try and get a knock up onto, say, Artemis, and then you follow up with the accelerate shock blast. You've got great ability to even use those acceleration gates to speed up the team to follow up on engages.
Artemis will miss out on a lot of gold if they don't get a kill off of this gank. It could be disastrous. For the side of Team Wales, they're going to get the knock up onto Pallet. He already used his flash, but Beer's just going to go down anyway.
Wait, two?
Three! Slater! Can't quite find the second one. Artemis trading here. Slater and Artemis. Both games previously have been looking good for Wales to start the game off, but this time not so much. Artemis has some available. Flash, cleanse, both used, and he'll still go down. Slater was tanking, so he has to flash out. Now a TP coming on through as well. Beer trying to keep them in the play as Glory arrives on the scene, looking for the stun to set up for the flick back here. Glory getting some damage down. He's waiting for them to get over the wall. Doesn't want to use his flick until Levi has already used the gap close, and it secures the kill. BeanJ chasing for more, but it's at least a second for Wales.
One kill going across to Glory does help out, but Slater, he way overextended.
No flash available for Bia, but he's got the movement speed. That's a shattering strike. BeanJ should be able to finish this one. No flash available for him. There's the knockup, and Glory getting both.
He has had a terrible time against Sparta. Now trying to see. Oh, that's the kill!
Oh my god! The counter-strike comes on through. Sparta wanted the solo kill. BeanJ, he'll get an assist on this one, but it is all Sparta all day long, Dagda.
This is so...
It's another kill. BeanJ grabbing this one is now Sparta. You're gonna have to use that Dominus. 1v3 under the tower. It's the opposite side of the map, but he's not been poked down. He's slowly but surely clearing this wave. Here we go. CC chain comes on in. He needs to sustain, and he gets it! Dashing on out, Slater flashes to find the kill. Secure. Started in the bottom side. Beer caught here, does get a good stun across the team, but he's taking so much damage. The crash down, the gravity storm, he actually keeps himself alive now, and a blast going out to safety. In the meantime, Catty's low, and Artemis knows it. Goddess of the hunt and wants those kills, wants blood, wants food on the table. His pallet dashes away, 2 more for Wales.
Team Wales, this game alone, this is your moment to step up. You've been given the resources. What can you do, or do you get a chance?
I was going to say, he's not going to be a part of the play. Levi caught out, taken down. That'll be Herald.
I think they're still in a great spot. In fact, you've got so much on the rest of your squad. Hang on.
Stun comes out. BeanJ the target here. Knocked up, still surviving the gore drinking. No! Kicked sideways. It's Caddy to finish that one off. And Glory goes down. A shutdown into the pocket of Catty. You couldn't have had singular ability away from Stack to this point. There we go. That bonus damage. And it goes straight into the face of BeanJ.
So it's just actually stacking the tiers of BeanJ for the goddess. That actually helped out here coming through, but really no confidence to step forward. Glory did use the Weaver's Wall, so not going to have that available, but Sparta now.
Sparta engaged on. He's the target that honestly Wales are happy with an engage onto. Bia has to back away, but Sparta goes down. 1 for 1 so far as Artemis low forced to flash. Glory trying to get damage down, but it's Talia not doing that much just yet in the game. Levi going for a dive here, takes a couple of shots, but BeanJ! Oh, the shield comes through. Slater's gone deep on this one and taken down. Glory turning this one around. They're so low on HP, but Catty protecting his team and finding the shots.
The tower was the 6th man for Team Wales, but
Hell on Team Wales.
And I think Team Wales are trying to cross map, but GAM are saying, all right, let's do it.
You can't walk into the enemy jungle alone. It's a disaster for the Wales.
Team Wales on towards Dragon. This has to be a steal, but Catty is already aware of that and has decided, no, BeanJ, you got to back away from this.
Catty is having none of it. Chases BeanJ out of the vicinity. I think we've all seen how that story ends with the Jarvan. Wade's doing a good job to dodge these shock blasts. Has to say, oh, hang on, Bia behind enemy line. Slater already having to use that ultimate. There's Pallet alone in the fray for the time being, but the Feathers get a good route. 5v4 now as they charge on forwards. Sonya's comes out from Catty, but he's taken down regardless. Bia falling as well. It's absolute carnage on the Rift, but GAM coming out on top. Artemis under the tower and annihilated by Kiaya. He's back in form and he's back in the game.
Glory, you started it off, now has to run for the hills. Kiaya will stun himself up as he goes under that, the flick back again.
They're not going anywhere. They're not willing to go for it, but Levi could be a target as Sparta moves over. They're trying to set it up. Artemis goes forward, takes half of his health straight off the bat from Catty. It's Glory using that wall, but it doesn't really achieve too much. Sparta on the front line, knocked back out as Pallet now tanking for his team. But Kiaya is onto the back line. He's got a double stun, but Artemis somehow gets out with his life. In the meantime, though, the front line is mincemeat. Slater takes him apart, and GAM get a trade.
GAM find that moment. Glory, great Weaver's wall, but nobody was there to actually follow up. Glory as well, even in a terrible spot, so he's just going to TP, which we're talking about. But here's Baron already started, and Sparta's nowhere to be found.
He's nowhere near. TP finally coming in. He's into the pit here. It's going to be a 50-50. In fact, he's taken by Slater. Pulling back the feathers here. Pallet on the front line. He's tanky at this point. Will get out with his life, but Catty's gone too far forward. That's GA on cooldown now as Kiaya trying to get the flank. Artemis turns gold and he's in all kinds of trouble, but flashes out to safety. One kill for Wales, but health bars are blinking, and Slater knows it. See you later, he says, as Sparta forced to flash away. Double kill for Slater.
And they still want to try and chase. GAM want to try and stop Glory from coming into this. That's the TP to cut off the members of Team Wales. GAM want to try and get these waves in check so they can actually crack open the base off this Sparta. Found by Levi, able to hop, skip, and a jump over the wall. There's nobody here. I think Sparta's out.
In the meantime, Glory trying to get a reset off. Kiaya searching for it. 8 seconds on the clock to find that target. Sparta will get a bit of damage, and Glory found. The flick back's not enough. And there's Slater to secure enough. The last play of this game. Hook on in feathers, comes straight back. Bean J's down. Artemis forced back onto the fountain. Onto the Nexus Towers to go. Kiaya is low though. Health bars are starting to blink on the side of GAM, but Slater still untouched, still with a GA, and still just firing away. Slater destroying Team Wales in this one as GAM go 2-1 up in the series. Sparta tries to save the day, but it's too little and it's too...